Good morning, everyone. Rick Godley here in the studios of radio station KRLQ. In the other window is the infamous, she's a teacher, so is infamous as famous as famous?
That's famous.
Famous, it is.
But
Barbara Johnson with the Jonquil Jubilee, and we're going to have a good time talking about all things Jonquil Jubilee. Put it on your calendar because it's coming up March 4th. March 4th. In Gippsland. Stick and stay. Let me see. She looks good. Got everything rolling here. One more thing, and I think we'll be good to go. Here we go. Here's Barbara on the radio.
Our Jonquil Jubilee Festival, that will be in downtown Gippsland, March the 4th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
You recognize her?
We have a lot of things on our agenda that you
All right, get close to the mic. There you go.
Please check out our Facebook page, Jonquil Jubilee.
I love radio because that voice right there that happened to be in the Gippsland Grill one day when Bill Brown was there, and Bill recorded Barbara Johnson for the Jonquil Jubilee. Now she's in the studios here at 94.1. Barbara, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
She came so prepared, but I mean, when you hear her, I'm just going to wind her up, and she's going to talk all things Jonquil Jubilee. First of all, first things first, March 4th, Gippsland. These are the details. Also have a Facebook page. Friend it up. Take us back to the beginning. Well, first of all, take us to your beginning of when you got involved, and then take us to the beginning of the Jonquil Jubilee.
I became involved with the Jonquil Jubilee because I was a teacher, and I was the 4-H agent at Crawford Elementary, and we were asked to participate in the festival. Mm-hmm. And I've been there ever since.
So, well, keep going. Now,
Yeah.
Well, what year was that? Because the festival was formed in 98?
98, but the first Jubilee was 1999, February 1999. It was 2001 when I became involved with the festival.
2001. All right. So now, why did this come about, and why are all these jonquils in the daffodil capital of Louisiana?
It began with a group of charter members of the festival. We were renovating and adding to the town of Gippsland, and the committee was formed, Revival 2000, and they wanted to do a fundraiser. And we have several ladies that were involved and had gardens of jonquils, daffodils, and so that was what we chose to use as our festival.
How many are on the ground, or guesstimate? I mean, because it's not like somebody can go and count them all, right?
That's exactly right. The festival has planted in gardens and on the route probably thousands, hundreds of thousands. Mm-hmm. This year alone, we planted nearly 9,000 new bulbs this year.
So when a bulb gets in the ground, not to turn this into a horticulture show, but are you a bulb planter yourself?
I am a bulb planter in my yard.
Okay, you are. So if you drop one in the ground now, is it too late for blooming this year?
Yes.
It takes a while,
yes.
Correct?
Usually the best planting time, the recommended time, is between Labor Day and Halloween. Now this year, because we had so many, we kind of ran over close to Thanksgiving. But you know, now these we planted this year will come up and bloom.
Barbara Johnson, our guest, talking Jonquil Jubilee, is going to be on March 4th in the historic town of Gippsland, Louisiana, home of the Bonnie and Clyde Museum. Also, the daffodil capital of Louisiana. How and when did that happen?
In the very beginning, in 1998, when the plans were being made, our local state representative was approached with a proposal, and he took it to the state legislature, and they voted on it and passed a proclamation naming Gippsland the daffodil capital of Louisiana, and we wear it well.
You know, I grew up a Looney Tunes fan, and I'm a Daffy Duck, so we could, no, daffodil capital is beautiful. All right, what's the difference between a daffodil and a jonquil? I mean, you know, I'm just one of those guys that's like, stay away from them, appreciate the beauty, but there's a difference. What is it?
Well, that is a good question, and it's asked often. I grew up calling them buttercups, and most people that you know will call them buttercups.
Right.
We will have people on site the day of the festival. Our key speaker is a daffodil guru, so he would be able to answer that. And we have the Louisiana Piney Hills Master Gardeners will be there to answer questions. It's botanical. It's in the scientific names between the jonquils and the daffodils.
All right, so there is a difference.
Yes, there is.
And maybe Ashley Simpson will give one of her desserts. I shouldn't give away her products, though, but you got caught at the Gibbsland Grill, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And that's a good place.
Sure
and
enough.
And the grill will be open the day of our festival with lunch, too.
All right. Well, it's open right now for breakfast. Okay. So the day of the festival, March 4th, everybody gets off exit 61 off of I-20 to go to Gibbsland. What can they expect the day of?
Oh, wow. We begin at 8 o'clock with our Lions Club pancake breakfast. $5, pancakes, sausage, hot coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can move across and down. We have Main Street blocked off, and we sell tickets. We have a ticket booth, tent, there in the middle of the street that you can buy your tickets.
Okay.
And there will be vendors.
Mm-hmm.
There will be directions. When you purchase your ticket, you will receive a armband, you will receive a map, and with the map there will be a list of all the stops and activities, and they will be identified on the map, easy to find.
Isn't there like a special home that you choose one a year
Yes.
or one a festival?
Well, this year we have Sylvan Retreat that will be our tour, and this is the home of Lester and Sally Martin, and their daughters will be with them that day to go. You can actually go inside and have a tour of the home. It is a beautiful home. It is also featured on this year's T-shirt.
Oh, really?
The Sylvan Retreat is featured on our T-shirt this year. So.
And a T-shirt will be available. Can you get it online at the Facebook and or at the festival?
There's information about that, but they will be at the ticket booth. They will be there for sale.
Jonquil Jubilee, March 4th. Barbara Johnson in studio here on the Q, finding all what we need to know to bring a total family-friendly event, right?
Absolutely. And there's something for everyone. We have arts and crafts, and we have a quilt show that, well, this year we named it the Quilt and More Show because down the hall, this is at First Baptist Church, Gibbsland.
Okay.
And we have over 200 antique and current homemade quilts. And we will have quilters there to help answer questions. And yes, there will be quilts for sale.
Now, I know a little bit about quilting, the fact that that is a universe out there that brings people far and wide.
Absolutely.
So that's a smart thing. Has quilting always been part of the Jonquil Jubilee?
No, it's probably the last 10 years we started the quilt show, and it has grown. This year, the mower part, we're keeping some of it sort of secret.
Oh, really?
But we have we'll have vintage sewing machines there for display. And then we also have the Northwest basket makers that will be there weaving with the coil with using the pine straw, the long leaf pine straw. And they will be there in at First Baptist Church all day long doing demonstrations, and they will have some baskets for sale.
Barbara Johnson teases us. She's withholding some.
That's absolutely right. We can't play all of our hand.
No. So are we going to plan another show in the future?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
we can come back with details.
All right, we're going to do that. So let's tease and end it here. Barbara Johnson, Jonquil Jubilee. The baskets, man, I'm digging that as well. The quilts.
And we have tablescapes at the Methodist Church. So I'm telling you, we have a driving route. We have gardens that you could stop and see. Evergreen Farm is an excellent place to see. They have like 17,000 bulbs they have planted in their yard. So.
All right. Well, Barbara, thank you so much for stopping on by. Let's get you home before the rain settles in, so you can still get back to the Gibbsland Grill and have some lunch today. Do you know what what she's serving?
Let's see. Tuesday usually.
Come on.
Grilled pork chops.
There's one.
and chicken fried steaks. Am I good or what?
You're better than good. You passed. That teacher just got an A+.
There you go.
Barbara, thank you so much for stopping on by this morning.
Loved it. I'd be happy to come back.
We will have you back. There she is, Barbara Johnson here on the Q. You're home for a real country. It is 8:25. Here is Mark Chestnut on a wet Tuesday. All right. Well, there we go. You did good.
Okay, great.
I'm going to kill this stream. Let me check and see if there's any. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is.
Am I still?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Put on that happy face. No. All right. Everybody, you know what to do with this information. We do this to help local organizations and businesses grow on a social media side. So, Barbara Johnson, follow the Jonquil Jubilee Facebook page. Is that right?
Absolutely, yes.
And help
And there's
that.
contact information on there.
All you need to know, plus late-breaking news, which I don't even know, and I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends, and she's with...
It was holding information. We can't play everything today.
I know. No, that's good. All right, we'll stream you later.